What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 48. Patreon members, you guys have already heard this, but for YouTube land, we had complications with episode 47, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to get that up. I'm going to recap it here real quickly. And then, hold on, I want to make sure that I need to see where I have post-credit scenes. Is it, okay, perfect. Glad I checked. So there's a post-credit scene on this episode that I need to watch. Last episode, we had Pride showing up, with what I thought was possessing Al's body, but it looked to be more of him controlling Al's body with the shadows that he's able to use. Now, I don't know the specifics on like what Pride is able to do and not do, and kind of how far he's able to reach. Because doesn't that city? There's a border where that's like out of his range where he'll actually die, like the flask, or I guess whatever he's kind of contained to. When we saw him run into Hohenheim in the tunnels. So I don't know how further into the city he's actually able to go. We're also seeing Greed and Ling kind of bounce back and forth. They're kind of, they're pretty much mutually helping each other. Some like symbiotic relationship going on. We saw Lanfan pop up. She's over here dotting Gluttony up. There's still the rumor that Fear Bradley is dead, but I'm with the old man. You stay around until you see a body. I hate movies and animes and just TV shows. They're like, well, if they're pronounced dead, they must be dead. Like, double check, and even when you double check and find out, double tap the head again. I don't think Fear Bradley is actually dead. I still think he has a major part to play. And is that about it? And yeah, I was really hoping that we would be able to sit in on the conversation between Ed and Hohenheim, even though we've got the general idea of like what's happening and what they need to do. I still wanted to hear it kind of like detailed out. And then that Hohenheim offered himself as the Philosopher's Stone that Ed and Al could use to get their bodies back. Now, would he die from that? I don't know, because we've seen Hohenheim kind of like pluck whatever he like plucked a little bit of Philosopher's Stone juice out of himself and like enter it into the earth. I'm still waiting for those seeds to like figuratively blossom. Like, what was the point of that down the line? But could he just give them a little bit and still be immortal, still be kind of semi-invincible, and then accomplish what they need to accomplish? Or would he have to give all of himself for that? Just a lot of questions. So we had all that. I think it's dope to see the little chimeras kind of go in, but I'm afraid that they're going to get their heads taken off here in a second. But let's kind of see what happens. So we're just past the opening, pressing play right now. Also, I had a problem. I want to go back here a little bit. I want to hear what Gluttony was saying. I had a problem with getting the subtitles to come up, so if it loads and I'm able to, I'll bring them up for you guys, but for some reason, the site's having trouble loading them properly. The oath and the tone. Did he just say, if you keep killing me, I'm going to die? I wanted to hear what Gluttony specifically said right there. Oh no, he just said, I don't want to die anymore. There's got to be a limit. Just like we saw with Lust, the battery will eventually run out. Oof. How many times can he die? They've had night training. But it is a curious question. How are they seeing him? Well, not seeing him, but know where he's at. Uh-oh. He's slowing down. Oh, no. I thought his regenerating powers were slowing down a little bit. And he's not smart enough to try to dissect the situation and figure out what the hell is actually going on. Dead again. Dragon Pulse. That's the old man. Alright, they've all been trained in reading the chi and acting in the darkness. Did he just get back from uh helping what's her name? Officer get to the other country? He needs help. Go help Hohenheim. Yeah. Whoa. Is the one that he's talking about. I'm interested. She's got help. Now I'm hoping there's confirmation on the ones that boom. I'm hoping the one that it is confirmed that that is Hohenheim over there. This chi that he's sensing that's dwarfing gluttony, greed, and pride in energy is actually Hohenheim and not something else. Sphere Bradley, the father. Uh oh. They need to blow it up. All of it. Come on, guys. We ain't got all day. Okay, thank you. Let's move. The thing is, like, the Chimera's gonna tire out Prize just over here just hanging out. He's not defending or anything. Like, he feels nothing. Is he actually... I don't think he's killing him enough that he needs to, like, use up his battery like Gluttony is having to. I think he's just, like, punting him. We need something that hits a little bit harder. Yeah, this is just a waste. It's more annoying because he's like a smug little kid. So it makes you want to, like, punch him in the face more. Oh, this is the underground John Wick organization bar. Why are we... Why do we just zoom in on that pistol? Yeah, he's been around for so long. What about? But he's older. The records that they have, he seems to have been around longer than Fear Bradley has been around. My God. Um, but he can't do any. Oh no! Turn off the light. Cut off the light. Cut off. Don't drop it. Oh no! Turn off the fluffing light. It's gonna cause a fight. Oh God! You want to put that fire out? A little. I don't see how they beat him in the actual light. Point blank. Period. Oh no! Have they been snuffed out? Or is these people looking out for Mustang? Okay, they're looking out for him. Or are they? They're busting in. Oh, they're keeping tabs on him. I thought those were people maybe looking out for him. No, they're looking. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be looking for your ass. That's his actual foster mother. So she must have already been deep. I don't know. I don't know the game she's playing or what she's been like upholding all this time, but I don't think it was Mustang that converted her into like, hey, I want to rid this country one day. Help me. Was it her that was already deep in the game of, finding information and sharing it and who's who? Dear Bradley's dead. He reminds me of like a little Hughes. Maybe it's the glasses. Yeah, as long as I said missing. I don't think the man's actually dead. And I think they're walking into a trap. Hope there's a big army coming that we don't know about. From Shing or Northern forces or something. Thanks. Now I heard something there. He said with me is I'm hoping Mustang's Mustangs want to become Fuhrer so badly doesn't cloud his judgment. Ed grew up a little bit. Why don't you use more of what you got? There you go. That Northern Automail. Knew it. I wouldn't have let that information out. Oh, he's going to grab Al now. How is Al not like in control right now? We never saw like you can't knock him out. So what are we? Someone want to put out that damn fire? Flashbang. Gluttony's really going through it. He can't keep this up much longer, can he? Ah, that arm. Gotta get the body. Gotta get the body. Gotta get the body. Somebody get the damn body. I was about to say, how is he even unconscious? Is that a thing? I was about to say, y'all got another one? Y'all gotta get the hell out of there. Hohenheim, we could use some help. Shang is gonna play such a huge part when this goes down. Is it? Is it who I? You're not gonna what? You're not gonna like You're not gonna just take him over. He's taking him over. Or doing something. You give me your juice and I'll just put it with my juice. He's gone. And what do you gain from this now? Alright, he just plugged into another stone. He seems to have powers above some of the rest, though, if not all the rest. Yep. Mmm. I'd love Hohenheim to come up out the bushes and just take that man out. Alright, let's try to find this after credit scene here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Alright. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the subtitles working this episode, but we will try harder next time. Alright, after credit scene, what do we got? Oh yeah, the father's like sitting at the head of the... Yeah. I have a feeling she's going to say something out that'll be a plan that they'll follow, but it'll actually be a benefit to them. This is her chance. Yep, this is her chance. Maybe this is part of their plan. Like, I know your plan, but you don't know mine, but we know what they'll do. Now, this, I need you to tell them that we're going to do this. They actually are going to capture her, huh? This is a long-ass after-credit scene. Fear Bradley did say, of all things, he did choose his wife, though. Judo chop. Oof. Just tell him you're. Just tell him she's in danger. Do it. I mean, what the hell are you gonna do otherwise? Now we know the wife doesn't mean anything to the father and the other homunculus, but Bradley did say he chose his wife. Maybe that could be a breaking point for him. I always thought it was going to be Salim. What is this after credit shit? I've never heard this. We got a little narrator going. Oh, this is the next time. No. We'll wait for that. Let's kind of go over what we saw here. I was talking about gluttony. I thought they were going to push him to that breaking point like they did with lust, but looks like that doesn't even matter. Is that maybe why Salim asked the question, how many times have they killed you? To maybe, I'm sure Salim knows what the average, I guess, philosopher's homunculus limit is. So maybe he was trying to see just how much juice he had. Would it be worth it to, like, pretty much consume uh, gluttony? So now is he plugged into like two and he's got like double the juice, or how does that kind of work? We'll kind of find out. Uh, we had the old man talking about pretty much how him, Lanfan, and Ling are able to, you know, detect chi in the darkness and the dragon pulse and things flowing through the earth, and they've been trained to, like, move in the dark. I mean, the way they were moving though was like like jumping in and off of trees, down and off of things, but they made it they I mean, May's explanation of like how everything has flow, like the earth, the trees. So I mean, if they're able to distinguish, different matter from other things like living, non-living, basically they could just walk around in pitch black darkness and it'll be a clear picture to them with that kind of training. Uh, Now we did see the old man talk about, he's like, I sense a huge chi concentration over here between gluttony and greed. I sense another one over here in pride. But he said he senses something in the city that is dwarfing all of them. I'm hoping that's Hohenheim and not something that we're not, as the viewer, aware of yet. I'd also like to see Hohenheim just walk up here and clean Salim's head off. uh, we'll kind of see how that plays out. We got some Mustang background there with his foster mother. Now, was she plugged into, like, the background of the country, and it just kind of, and Mustang was brought up in that's kind of, shaped the direction he's wanted to go with his life? Or was it the other way around? Or was she kind of in it and then he also had the dreams, and then they kind of, naturally divulged information to each other to where they've been working together for a while? We'll have to wait and see. But we'll leave it there, and we'll see if the wife, who Bradley said, I don't know if that's going to be used against him, if he'll even really, will it even make him flinch when the time comes that, oh, we have your wife? Does he, say, oh, that means nothing to me, or does he actually, like, freeze? We'll find out. Appreciate it, guys. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,